Transmigration with QQ Farm, Chapter 5.1, Revisiting the Mountains. She noticed that she didn't have much gold left, along with just a few bundles of hay remaining. She couldn't raise chickens and rabbits without hay, and if she didn't have the gold to buy them, she would have to grow them herself. She couldn't buy vegetables or hay from other players when her dimension was independent. She needed resources, and neither buying nor planting were good options right now. How could she resolve the hay issue? Just when she was wondering about this, a system voice resounded inside her head. Replying to host, at this stage, you can substitute white radish sprouts for hay. White radish sprouts. Her black eyes beamed. She smiled and ran outside of the cottage immediately. Examining the 10 fields of ripe white radishes, she had another question. After the first harvest, she only saw white radishes in the warehouse. She didn't see any white radish sprouts. Replying to host, host can instruct white radish sprouts to be converted into hay and send to the farm. Excellent. Finally, she was fully relieved upon hearing the last answer. One of the most important problems had been resolved. From now on, not only could she harvest white radishes, she also wouldn't need to worry about having hay. She sighed quietly and got to work. Immediately, she harvested all the white radishes. She ran back inside to the cottage to check. Sure enough, white radish sprouts had been converted into hay. If white radish sprouts can turn into hay, surely anything that she grows from now on could also be converted into hay. This second time harvesting white radishes, she had amassed 10 pounds of white radishes inside the warehouse. If it was just the family alone, this could last them up to 10 days, but of course they would need more than just white radishes. She should do some research on what other vegetables to grow. Of the 10 fields, she planted cabbage in 5 of them, and garlic in the remaining 5. Once she was done with the planting, she bought 5 more chickens and 5 more rabbits to raise. Taking care of all these took her quite a bit of time. She was quite sleepy when she returned from the dimension. She fell asleep with her little sister in her arms. The next day after breakfast, Cheng Xiao Xiao and her 2 brothers picked up the machetes and the ropes and headed into the mountains. "Big sister, are we going to catch more chickens today?" asked Cheng Zhenbin with a big smile on their way. It wasn't just him. Even Cheng Zhenwan looked longingly at his big sister. To the 2 kids, the chicken meat from last night was too delicious. Of course they would like to catch more chickens today. Cheng Xiao Xiao glanced at her 2 brothers. Of course she could read their minds. She smiled and replied, "Okay, we will go look. If there are more chickens, we can go catch them." "Yay, big sister! From now on we can have meat every day!" Cheng Zhenbin exclaimed excitedly. "Have meat every day? That's a wish?" Looking at how happy her 2 younger brothers were, Cheng Xiao Xiao had a bitter smile and sighed. What a simple wish! The 3 of them quickly arrived at the same area they were at yesterday. After they had stopped, Cheng Xiao Xiao did not immediately take her brothers to the cave. They took a quick break, letting her brother tend to the firewood needs first, before they went to catch chickens. Random translator's note. Why did it seem like they didn't go get firewood in days, then all of a sudden they're going daily? How much firewood were they going through every day? And if they spend all day gathering firewood, when did they have time to farm, hunt, and work, or otherwise bring in food and resources for the family, if they didn't have QQ Farm? Or am I just translating so slowly that my sense of time in the story is warped? Lol.